Rainson, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. 11 months, you almost have yourself a gold hat. Thank you for starting off the stream strong, and hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're here today with Torna finale. It's time we finish this game. The golden hat. Yeah, you almost have your golden hat. You're 1 month off. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. We're finishing Torna. As I have been told, this finale will be roughly 2 hours. I think there's one more side quest that technically opens up, as I have not rested in as of yet, that I might take care of, but just because I think it'd be a little fun one just to get out of the way. Technically, it does conclude at least one story, a little bit we started with, but we didn't finish quite yet. Also, forgive me if things are a little slow, like when it comes to like assets and all that. I am not used to this new layout of OBS. It's very weird to me, but I will get used to it. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into some Torna the Golden Country. This is our last time really booting up this game one way or another. Also, I do know that the stream title does mention that I'm revealing the next playthrough. We will be doing that, just not until the end. So if you want to see what the new game is, you'll have to change stuff. It's mostly just like a UI update, but like it looks different. So like I have to like kind of just eyeball a bunch of it and just kind of relearn it. So like it's not even big. It's just like it's different. So therefore I don't know everything entirely. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into some Torna and finish up the game. And like I said, there is one side quest I believe that should be opening up. If it's multiple, however, then we're just not going to do it. There's our textures. Okay. Yeah, just to go over our cast one more time. Laura, Jen, Hayes, Adam, Mithra, Minoff, and then Hugo, Bridget, Aegean. I think we geared up everybody last time. For our main characters. We haven't messed with accessories a ton, I don't believe. Oh no, we definitely have some stuff we can probably mess with. So let's go ahead and swap that skeleton hood just for more aggro down. I kind of like that. Blaze can't do accessories, right? Yeah, Blaze don't do. Yeah, actually, that seems really good on Laura, admittedly. I don't think I messed with accessories or a ton in like all my gear last time. Let's see here. Enemies. Agility by 11. Dex. No. I feel like a percent amount is going to be better realistically. realistically. Little enemies, aggro reduction. No, we want him to have aggro. Agility increase. Maybe this is not. Trying to say there's like anything that just like jumps out at me. It's like I actually feel like I could use it. I sort of want to give him like an agility up. I think that's the play. And then I don't think I mess with the cores that much, yeah. Sword by accuracy. We want to change accuracy. Actually, let's change this crit and see if I have a better crit one. Instead of accuracy, what else could I give you that would want? Vibrity. Inside, that's not really going to be helpful. I think all these fights from here on out are just outdoors. So that might actually be worth it. Combo damage. Do I have anything for blade combos? Strengthens combos, let's see here. I think that's... Actually, let's see if I have anything for... I actually like that. Minoth, let's see here. Well, let's head to Bridget, I guess, first. So Bridget. Block rate, let's see here. 10, 12. It's only for crit for Bridget, because Bridget is telling me a damage dealer. Not much of an upgrade, but sure. Aegean. This is one that we definitely want some bulk for. I mean, Maxberry doesn't seem awful. %3 doesn't feel that core slot worth. What I want? Block. Let's do something for block. Oh, Hayes is an emergency guard. I want to swap that to an emergency guard too. Hold up. So then Minoth is the only character I did not technically upgrade at this point. Okay. I technically do not need that on him, so let's go ahead and see if I have anything for attack. During the day, and then I think our blades are relatively solid, minus the fact that we didn't do a whole bunch of these like combat ones, but I want to say that's still probably okay. Anything weapon modification I want to mess with one more time. I think we did this last time if I remember correctly. That might be worth. Oh, but nah, I like Laura with the block, right? And technically, her having that little bit of a damage gain does not help her as much as it should. Oh wait, I think I saw something. Nah, the crit's more important, I think. This might be worth it on Bridget, and I'm kind of leaning towards it because Bridget is technically a more offensive blade. We are reducing the block rate, but I think it's worth it. See, almost got 100 more. No, it's fine. I might be misjudging Bridget, but I guess we are okay on that front. That's a huge down on Mr. Hell nah. Right. In time. I think I've delayed it long enough.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Aw.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
Aw.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh.
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on, don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
I didn't really get like a glare. I just got like unamused.
What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise that you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah, I promise.
Jin's the one making
Great.
this oh, that's
Then
so
we each know what
awkward.
we have to do.
That's so awkward. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's such a rude dude.
Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah, just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so,
That is technically what happened with Jin
nothing's
last
for
time.
certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is, but I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones.
Huh.
Call it Blade's intuition.
Huh.
Sounds kind of vague.
See, I disagree with that because I always kind of interpreted
Change the
Mithra as
subject.
Adam's blade and not
Thanks
Rex's.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You're both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
But that's interesting though that he makes that prediction. Because it's technically true. Even though it's more so Pyra and not Mithra in my opinion. I'm not a fan of what's going on here. It's a Titan. It is a Titan. We technically live on living creatures that float in the cloud sea, so.
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Information has changed. It's the same as before. I don't immediately see anything different. Laura's still with Jin and Hayes. Adam is still with Mithra Minoth. And Hugo is still with... Okay, it looks the same. You know what? Nah. I'm not gonna do that side quest. We're totally not doing them all anyways. It doesn't affect us enough. We're just gonna go ahead and run to the end.
The suspense is killing me. There's a clear structure to this lot.
Slow and steady.
This is becoming addictive.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
I know, I don't even know why I'm gathering stuff now. It's actually not good. You know, actually, while I am thinking about it, no, we'll actually save it for when we're a smidge closer. Because I realize I probably should be using a pouch item, but... Oh my god. I don't know why the fucking lobster thing just scared me, but it did. We are. You know, now's the time. All right. Pouch items. Let's see what we got. Damage taken. I think the damage taken one is one that we want on Hugo. We'll give them the Ascension Waffles.
Good for the body and for the soul.
And we'll give Laura the Sword Charm.
I feel content having this.
Alright, let's go. Oh, there's a campsite here. I did not know that.
Malos will be waiting inside.
I believe so, but it's got me thinking. What is his aim in doing this? Can it just be carnage for its own sake?
Kinda, yeah, actually. That's really just what it is.
Understand this better.
He kinda just hates the world.
No. I might have the same power, but that's all we have in common.
Could it be a reflection of something in the depths of Amalthus's mind, perhaps?
I really don't know.
Adam.
Let's go. We can't afford to give him any more time. I've got a bad feeling.
We have time for a campfire real quick. So, the time has come at last. Indeed. Hugo, I am sorry I dragged you this far into all of this. Not at all. They just needed to be stopped. I wasn't about to shy away from the task. Stopping Malice is just as much a service to Moradane as it is to Torna. Laura, I feel must also apologize to you. Did you ever imagine, when we ran into each other stealthily, that we'd end up here? No, I can't say that I did. But don't worry about it. I feel like defeating him is my destiny too. I met so many people in such a short time. Got to know them, see them laugh and cry. I've gained friends I'm never going to forget. There are lots of things in this world worth protecting. So that's what I'm going to do. Well said. That was so moving, I think I'm going to... Adam, not again. I'm serious. We're going to win. How can we not? Absolutely. Of course. Aww. Cute little final prep talk before the big battle. Adam can level up.
The future is within our grasp.
Sorry, Hugo, you just kind of get the shaft a little bit. Hollow worship. Apologies for not the most exciting commentary right now, but you know, we're kind of at endgame, so I know it's gonna be like more cutscene heavy, more story heavy. I'm just trying to take this all in, even though I technically know how this ends. This is a prequel game. This area is really cool though.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Technically need to fight none of this. Oh, I see that. Don't think I don't.
The suspense is killing me.
No, they don't even know the joke. I mean, that's the fun bit. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know, like, and even now I've kind of been like, oh, I see how some bits and dots connect together. Oh, that's a big boy.
Oh, I think we've been spotted. You read my mind. You're wide away. I'm not ready to keep going. Whenever you're ready. Now we're getting into the woods.
What's the real?
How about this? I shall drive them away from here. I can strike as you can. Hungry steak.
Okay, so I did have to actually do that. Got it. So these are checkpoints that we gotta deal with. To be fair, we kind of just clobber through them easily enough, so it's not like it's really that bad. It feels very end of Xenoblade 1, though. I am gonna say that. Like, just this place's design, I feel like I'm playing Xenoblade 1 again. God, ugly motherfuckers.
Ah, this is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
I mean, if you got it, we might as well fill out your chart, right?
It's all so very fascinating.
From here, because that's blocked, so we have to get over to there. Ah, we gotta go around, I see. What did I miss? I missed a chest. I want it. If I want it so bad, I'm gonna go get it.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Gonna run into fun. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Ransom. You have a good one. We will possibly still be going by the time you're back. We'll see. So where is the tower thingy that I need to beat up? I thought it was here. I'm not dumb, am I? Hold on. Let me go back to where this all started before I sidetrack myself. Oh, it's up there. I am dumb. So we... Okay, yeah, we just go up and around. I disoriented myself. That sounded intractable, okay. Around. That's correct. Here and then there we go. Okay. Figured it out. I'm not dumb.
I think we've been spotted. Heart of Thorn! Think again!
My thanks.
Now we're getting into the revenge!
Your enthusiasm.
You're wide open!
Bond makes my power boundless. We're ready.
Now we're getting into the revenge!
Poised and ready.
With you there!
Indeed.
I'll give you a hand! Spin it real! Best of luck! Take this! Our battle has started!
We'll be what must be done.
Got it! Let me magnify that!
Wide open.
Take this!
Hopefully we feel a little bit more of our charts up.
I've improved measurably.
I cannot disregard my support duties either.
I mean, goodbye. If no one wants to fight me, then no reason to fight it outside the mandatory fights. We are technically over levels for the final boss. Technically.
Ah, this is new.
This place would make a perfect base of operations.
Ah, we can go. Oh, that's a unique monster. I kind of want to fight it. I'll be real. If I can find my way over there that's not too out of the way, I will go ahead and fight it. Looks like it's actually on their path.
Sorry, I'm afraid we can't go easy on you. This shouldn't take long. Play around. Now we need to drive them away from us. That's the way to do it. I'm all we'll do what must be done. Great work. Let's do it again. Bring the pace. I shall not fail. I'll give you a hand. My looks great. Topple. Star slap. Got it. I need your help here again. Good. I'm with you. Are you ready? Great. Midnight sun. I'm gonna watch my back. Resting. We should see the attack what topple. Don't let you get away. Use this for round. Break back. Topple. Go cover. Super Jake. 100 feet away. Let's try it now. Ready to go. On your mark. Let's try it now. Spinning wheel. We should stay conscious of our I need your help here, Jin.
Midnight sun! That's
I'm charged and ready.
rest in peace. Freaking whip! Looks like they need you.
Let's see where we go.
Okay, me first. Swap with me, hey.
Excellent. Let's get another one in. Enough. Super.
Don't forget me.
Super. Chain attack.
Oh, that was a really bad chain attack. Oh no.
We're doing well. Wind is healing. This is more like it. I can feel the power from here. Master Minot, try this out again. Take I think we can Master Minot, this out again. Thank you. Wind is healing. Cripple the enemy. You cannot escape me.
God, I'll support you.
Use this for good. Try this on the side.
Don't think you'll get away. Don't overdo it.
Let's go. Yes. Spirit of the air, bend to my will. Starlight strike. I cannot deny.
Don't think you'll get away.
Oh. We did it. Good job, us. So canceling an auto attack. I actually kind of like that. Canceling an auto? You know, let's find that room for that on Laura.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
That's blocked off.
suspense is killing me.
So do this orange one before we can deal with the blue one. Okay.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Don't leave it.
Thanks for that.
Round over. Now we're getting into the rhythm. That's the way to keep on track.
Not too bad.
How about this?
I'm on set.
Our ball makes my power down.
Ready. Water move.
Catch. Open wide.
Breaking away.
Spirited indeed. Star slash. My friend already pictured my body. I'm with you.
There was we good.
Break.
I got things to the forward there, but we'll deal with it.
Wide open. We'll do what must be done.
Break. Water move.
You're wide open.
Water move.
I stand such white Star slash. Great work, Leon. Got it. My friends, picture minds are used. My friends, picture minds at ease. My friends, picture minds at ease.
You nailed it! Long-winded feeling!
You move.
Sorry, but no. My flames I'll give you a hand. Dragon! I need this! My turn! Ray of punishment!
What's the real thing?
Lightning buster! Enemy! You cannot escape me! Winds arise! Minnow! Is this your mercy? I will hold for spinning wheels! With you! Something good! Long-winded healing!
I'm ready. Like Mercury.
I'll finish it!
You're wide open.
Mighty gust!
Great.
Now, what's this over on that one? can I just drop off from here? You probably should burn through the really good stuff before assuming there was gonna be like a quote-unquote dungeon, but it is what it is. So, treasure trove.
I am grateful to greet another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
You're coming with me, treasure.
Oh, there's a thing. Oh, this just takes back. Okay. I'm cool with that. So now I can properly progress.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Path of Thorns! Think again.
You saved me. Round I feel you.
I now leave it clean. Now then,
What?
take this.
Ready. I will lead the enemy.
Let me magnify that.
My way.
We'll do what must
How
be
about
done.
take this?
Zero.
I'll give you a hand.
You're quite open. Star Slash.
Now then, how about this? Take this.
The enemy looks to be afraid.
Yeah, that was
You're
pretty
wide
good.
open.
Let me magnify that.
I intend. Shield strike.
Take this. Everyone saw that. Yeah, not bad. Stay there. I'll give you a hand. Come, windy healing. Take this. Allow me to swing scale. Check this, even mighty go the wind. Whirling dragon. Come, windy healing. Dream team confirmed. Heat made mighty go. Take this.
We'll do what must be done.
I'll give you a hand. Ready.
Wide
You
open.
didn't know. Let me magnify that. Hey, take this. So solid.
Snow Blast.
Stay there.
Wide open. Star Slash. Excellent.
Take this. Stay there. Try this on your own. Let me magnify that for you.
Shield strike.
I'll give you a hand.
Super Blast.
Take it. He just knows no bounds.
Clear mind. Are you ready?
IblisStarEvan, your tale isn't over.
Wide open. That is way beyond the body. Super.
Take this. Gale, try this one out. Let me magnify that. This one, heal yourself.
Dodge this.
Very well. My turn. Take it. Bring cover. I know. Speed. Minnow.
ride. Wasn't it quite magnificent?
Yeah, I suppose it was.
Well, in that case...
In that case, why don't I make him the protagonist in one of my plays, yes? Sure thing. I'll consider it, at least.
Oh gosh darn it, AG, and you are such a little dick sucker.
Fine. I got your back.
I wish only to use this in the service of His Majesty.
At least let them make AG a little more of a character, because he kind of needed it.
I think it broke. I think we're out of provisions.
Okay, so in which case...
Cooking is naturally learned by doing.
Actually, you know what? We might as well... So you get a bit more now. Honestly, I might as well give that to Laura.
Must have improved.
Can't really get enough to improve anything there. Or so you make. Oh, hold on. We want that on. I'll do the agility loss for that. Blades will do any less. Not that. Actually, we can do this while we're here, I guess.
Tempered by discipline.
I'll keep giving it my all.
More power for me.
This'll work better now. I'll make you even prouder.
Additional factor. To be fair, he is switching a lot, so I feel like it's worth
ever
it.
brighter.
My technique has improved.
There. I think I'm pretty good on oxes, admittedly. That's actually... Nah, it's probably fine. Alright, we were looking at the garden chip earlier. Hugo could use something.
The fresher the better. It's got that unmistakable Aegean flair. Thank you.
I don't know what that means, but sure, Hugo. Which I'm gonna say one more time. Just in case we need to change of gear.
Well, here we are.
Whoa.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Because I can skip travel to here now, right? You know what? I kind of want to do. Oh, there is. There are 2 side quests. Nope, we're not doing those. We are not doing those. We are finishing the game. I have decided.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
I shall do this real quick.
I believe I've gained a little skill.
What an incredible feeling.
I fight for my friends.
There we go. Squad's level 57. We have worked our way up. I think it's final boss time. Or at least start the end of it all.
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
There we go. Mouse is close. I can sense him. So this is it then. The final battle. What shall we do? We may never get another chance like this. Yeah. If you go any further, there will be no turning back. Falling in battle will mean restarting from the title screen. So it's the same as 2. Your game will be saved before the final battle begins. Onward. Alright then. I too think it is time for us to make a stand. Think only of the battle, Majesty. Bridge and I are here to protect you to the end. Indeed, we, the Jewels of Moradin, are sworn to serve you, for now and forever. Bridget, Aegeon, I trust you with my life. I will write of this battle in my journal. It will be a story for the ages. Yeah, with the power we command, there's absolutely no way we can lose. Who needs modesty, eh, Aegis? Though I suppose you of all people probably don't, come to think of it. Malice and I may be evenly matched. With all of you by my side, it tips the balance. He's got no one but himself to rely on, and that's why he's going down. Mithra, you've really changed. Oh, you think? Wonder who's to blame for that. You drivers must really rub off on people. It's not just that. Hell, if it that were the case, I was some kind of street preacher by now. When you put it that way, I can't help feel just the slightest twinge of pity for our dear Quaestor. I'm sorry, but I must sympathize with Minoth. I can imagine having to be the blade of such a horrid man. It's true. The rest of us are lucky to have such caring drivers, like Laura. I'll have you know we are just lucky to have such loyal companions by our side, Jin. I couldn't have put it better. Thank you, Jin. Thank you, everyone. Right. Let's knock Malos off his high horse and then get ourselves out of here. Back to the boys. Apparently my drink was not fully properly sealed.
You got here fast. I thought you'd jump ship with the rest of the rats.
Tornans are braver than you think, Malos. Nobody here is scared of you.
Look!
Yes, I can see it.
Oh boy. That's a lot of gargoyles.
10 minutes to go. 10 minutes before my gargoyles overrun the core entirely. If you can take me down, that means you win. If you can't, well, end of story.
Aren't you smart?
We were born into the stinking world. Might as well have some fun. Life or death. Not much of a choice. But you gotta choose, partner.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
Just
Come on! Look out!
My thanks.
Ready to bring the pain!
as you see fit.
Right!
If I must. Hold my thought. Don't you know who I am? You better kill me quick. Otherwise you might. Great shake.
There it comes! You shall burn! Insolent! Your luck has run out!
Just say the word.
No, it's a very good idea.
Now's my chance! Right down to it!
No more running along.
Right on target! Right on target! Open wide! Open wide!
Don't you know you
Right on
No more running along. Right in my finish. All you stand ready. I shall not fail you. Right in the
Next level.
Stop.
Okay, me first. Jin, I need you up
For my
front.
bomb.
It's not over. Not by a long shot. Stepping up.
Don't forget me. Lead the rear guard to me.
There is no escape.
Finish.
Oh, yeah,
Do you really care for this world that much?
assuming that's only phase 1. Let's go, counterattack. Okay, I love the song. Oh no, they're assimilating into the core. Oh no.
Adam, the gargoyles.
I see them, but
What's wrong? Is that all you got? Yeah.
Oh, I got plenty. I think it's time to smash your toys.
Huh?
Ophion! You know, preparation is everything, Malos.
God, it's so weird seeing Ophion like this.
Nice. That's my partner. Shame you only have one. There won't be enough.
You hit them in the clouds?
Preparation is everything. Like you said, partner.
Technically, we have one more. Technically.
Ophion!
Hold firm. He's coming.
you got something to say?
Why the damn bloodlust?
I've told you before. The humans built the bonfire. All I did was help them light it.
Enough sophistry.
Oh, yeah? Are you a blade or not? You know it as well as I do. What humans are really like. You think they're all like your precious driver?
Malos!
Siren. God, this is such a fucking cool robot. If only the model kit was actually worth it.
You summoned Siren. Then let me add to the mix, too.
Oh god, the frames died there.
I will strike down any who mean Emperor Hugo harm.
Okay, let's read this. In this battle, the party gauge is replaced by the Siren gauge, which is charged by scoring hits against Malos. And all 3 sections of the gauge are charged for plus to make Siren use an Artifice attack. Artifice attacks not only deal damage to Malos' Siren, they also boost your team's attack power. Similarly, Malos' and Siren gauge he will charge. When the gauge is full, he will attack with or Siren Artifice attacks and get a boost of his own attack. The Artifice attacks get stronger the more they are used. The key is to prevail is to try and reach the higher level Artifice attacks before Malos does. For Furthermore, you won't be able to use chain attacks while the siren gauge is displayed, so plan accordingly. Oh! Okay, give me a new gimmick at the final boss. Oh, there he is. God, I love that you actually just see these two fighting in the background. It's so cool.
Don't you know who I am?
Tough Lord Stone. Volcano.
There is no escape.
No more running amok. Save the best for my part. Save the best for last. For my part. For my part. I shall not fail you. No more running amok. Save the best for last. I need your help here, Jin. Good. I'm with you. Super.
I didn't realize you can attack off. Did we have gauge? I did not look. And then you can't, yeah. I might have had an attack and I just didn't notice.
Come on! My work isn't done yet.
Siren level 3. So close. We're actually racing to this next match. Damn it, he won it.
Don't you know who I am?
If you won this one, you're good. You're still ahead by 1 or 2, I think. Oh!
Right in the kisser. Save the best for last. Don't you know who I am? Hold fast. Right in the kissing bag. Come on. Hey, save the best for last. Don't you know who I am?
So easy and good.
Save the best for last. Stepping up. Save the best for last.
Chain attack ready.
Stepping up.
Do not strain yourself.
Your luck has run out.
I shall not kill you.
Leave it
Stand up and fight.
Insolent spectre. This put me to shame.
Gotcha.
Finish. I may have got in over my head. Don't you know who I am? I say no.
Don't you know who I am? I.
Hold fast.
Right
Right
on
in the
target.
head. Don't you know who I am? Don't you know who I am? I shall not fail you. You take your help, insinuating. You will die, right? The best for last. Don't you know who I am?
Has run out. Unbelievable. Right on target. There is no.
Leave it to me.
There.
You shall not. Maybe time to change our position.
Don't you know who I am?
You shall burn. You shall burn.
Oh, okay. We got a train attack off. Let's try and win here.
Laura, I've left you some. It's not over. Not by a long Mithra, take over. Excellent.
Don't forget me. Lead the rear guard to me,
There
Bridget.
is no escape.
Soon, elemental burst.
Okay, we got a burst.
This is far from
Keep
over.
going.
Jin, I need you up
For my
front.
bonds.
We're not done yet. This'll do it.
Begin.
Overkill. Okay.
Don't expect to recover from this. Emperor Hugo.
No more running alone.
Astounding.
Obstinate thing.
Astounding.
Laura, I've left you some.
Astounding. Elemental burst.
Got another burst.
We're not done yet. Minnow.
Save the best for last. Magnificent.
Don't forget me. Be my guest, Digion.
Why not this? Magnificent.
This is far from over.
Magnificent. Elemental burst.
Another burst.
How about another round of carnage? Take it away, Prince. Aggravating Nichols. Magnificent.
I'm as Bridget.
There is no escape.
Elemental burst. Full burst.
Your luck has run out.
Who do you think I am?
The power of Bridget.
The flames dance.
Magnificent.
A magnificent
Enemy
display
down.
of skill, Your Majesty. I have to.
The future is within our grasp.
I shall defend my emperor against all assailants.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Member.
That's gotta be it, right? Like, that was phase 2. That was the new mechanic.
Good show. But I know you've got more.
Oh my
Let it all out, Mithra. Stop holding out on me.
I can bring it out of you.
Oh no! Oh no!
The town. This can't be real.
Melted!
So it was Milton that caused it. Oh no!
What is that? Show me what you got, Mithra. Do it! Make me proud! Wait! Mithra! You can't!
What is happening?
This is a battle between the Aegises.
Just fucking throws him on the ground.
Burn it all! What the?
Mythos really just saying, I'm sick of your shit, Malthus.
That's it! Perfect! That's the power that our father gave us! It's what the world has cried for since its birth! Me, you, we're here to give them what they want!
You're wrong. I don't.
Really? Then I'll just have to claim all the destruction for myself!
I just
How is she?
want.
So she's seeing the future?
Yeah!
Is that what's happening? Because there's no way she'd know about Pyra Rex at this point. Oh. Well, I mean, obviously this is what does it, because in, like, but, I mean, you really just don't know the journey, you just know the destination when it comes to this kind of thing. There's still one more fight, though, I haven't seen yet that I thought was a part of the story, but I guess not? Am I crazy? I don't know.
Our nation, our people. My brother, we must flee before we lose the ground beneath our feet. Did you heed me, brother?
He says he's going down with the ship.
I commend my people to you.
Oh, they're alive! Kind of. At least Mikhail's... Well, I mean, we knew Mikhail lived, but...
Jin? Hayes? Where? Adam? Everyone?
Oh, those core crisps. Oh, no! Hugo! Oh, the instant... God, I hate seeing the core crystals like that. Oh, that's awful. We lost Hugo. Bridget and Aegean. Back to their core crystals. It's the fall of the Torn Titan.
Mikhail!
Oh, Milton too! Oh, please tell me Milton's just asleep. Please tell me Milton's just asleep. Oh no, he's dead, isn't he? He's dead, isn't he?
No.
Hi. Damn.
You're leaving?
Yes. The Royal Spirit Crucible is in Leftheria. I believe it'll keep this sealed.
I see.
I have a request for you. I hear that a militia squad is evacuated to Specia. Give them a message from me. Once things are calm, they should come to Leftheria. Okay?
Understood. I'll do it.
That sword is Mithra. That's Mithra on his back. Oh. Oh. No, that's Pyra's sword. So that's... So Milton's death is what caused Pyra. And now they're going to seal Pyra away. Damn, okay. And I'm assuming if this is what I believe our final actual fight is. Because I remember hearing Laura had one more fight.
What is that?
And it makes sense.
Caught up with you at last, Laura.
How do you know my name?
It knows human speech.
But it's not a blade.
Oh god!
Gort?
Oh
What
god!
happened to you?
It hurt. Oh, the pain. It hurt when you cut my bloody arm off. Is this my arm? Hey, I have an arm.
Oh god!
It still hurts though. It throbs and it throbs and it just doesn't stop.
Jesus!
I can't make make sense of this.
This is terrifying! This is actually the most eldritch horror thing in a Xenoblade
He
game.
seems ecstatic.
I'll use your blood as a balm for my wounds. How about it? Sound fair? Yeah! I'll start with you. You Torna blade. I'm paying you back for cutting my arms off, you dog! I'll have me arms back. And I think I deserve some interest too. I'll take your ears and nose as well. But first, I'll get more blood for my medicine. Then it'll be your turn. Laura. It's your meddling that did this to me after all.
Holy shit!
You and your bitch mother.
Oh, okay, now you made it personal.
I should have gotten myself a decent woman.
A deep.
It's your bastard fault. Think you're gonna die quick? I'm gonna enjoy watching you suffer.
Oh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Mother like that.
Hurts to hear the truth, don't it?
You think you can pass judgment on my mother? You don't know us!
Leave it, Laura. Trying to talk to him is a waste of time.
He's right. No more mercy. This creature is beyond help.
Jin. Hayes. You're right. I won't waste my mercy on him. But I will end his pain.
Excellent.
God, that's so fucking creepy.
Entertainment with you, girl. Hope you're a screamer, Laura.
That's so fucked up. Party formation has changed. Hugo's dead. Ada went to go seal Mithra away. And while I don't know entirely what happens here, I know enough of the rest of the story. And either way, this fight's fucked. Might as well finalize anything we can do here real quick. I don't exactly think I really wanted this. Aggro reduction isn't gonna help me any. Because it's just us. Crit damage by 30. Crit rate or crit? I kind of like. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the ice headband. Actually, you know what? Might as well, I guess. Healing, special healing. I like Ether's Chain. Might as well go for a little bit of agility. This is the buffs, or I feel like
It would appear I'm stronger.
Launch.
This power is for you.
Might as well actually get rid of the blade combo. Actually, I might as well give Jin massive melee Mithra at this point. Final weapon mods, no final weapon mods from the looks of it. Of course, you just mess with. Needed arts. Times aggro doesn't really matter a whole lot. I feel like getting Touch Me Not is
I'm
pretty
getting
good.
sharper, keener.
Oh, this friend. Okay, well, you were in trouble. This friend died now has to watch all. You'll fight this thing. Oh, see, it's really funny when, like, actually seeing Mikhail go through all this and then knowing what he does go through, it makes a lot of sense why he becomes a bad guy in 2. I think he's the most logical character. Alright.
Ready to put another win under our belt?
I'm staying with the flow of battle. If I must. For my bomb, if I must. Shout. For my bomb. For my bomb. If I must. Try hard. For my bomb. If I must. If I must. Hey.
There.
Don't be so reckless.
Magnificent.
It's nothing, really.
Oh, I really need to heal.
Come on. Right on target. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Right on target. Right on target. Yeah. Come on.
Thanks.
Come on.
Jin,
For my bonds. For my bonds. Away. If I must. Heal while there's time.
I'm fine. Just fine.
Haste.
Chain.
There. There. There.
Hayes, let's go.
Yes. Yeah. Spirit of the air,
Ready.
bend to my will. Starlight strike.
Magnificent.
Gotcha. Come on. Yeah. Right on target. Yeah. Come on. Right on target.
If I
Come
must.
on. Jin here for the end of this.
If I must. If I must. Don't overdo it.
I'm fine. Just fine.
Magnificent.
Jin kind of says, hello, boss. Hope you're doing well. You're joining us in a very disturbing finale. This story does not end happy.
I still want it. I still wanted to play.
What the fuck is that? That is our very abusive father, who we ended up chopping his limbs off, and he became this, just out of sheer hatred for us. And this is also
To the very end.
a prototype flesh eater.
You can rest easy now, Mother.
A prototype flesh eater, which for people who don't know, in Xenoblade terms, as we talked about blade eaters before, that's basically the prototype of trying to shove human or blade cells into a person.
Somebody turned Gort into that horrible thing.
Did they mean to kill us?
I don't know.
But also, this doesn't
But-
give me the ending I expected.
Malos dying won't necessarily be enough to bring peace to the world. That I am certain of.
John Eastman, you did a great job, I'm just
As long
saying.
as there are people.
I definitely love Gort's performance.
There'll always be strife, I suppose.
Don't say that. Things can change. There's always hope. Don't you think, Jin?
Yes, you're right.
That's the
As
end.
long as
That's the end.
Blades and humans.
You want to see the rest? Go to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Remember, this is
Surely.
technically a prequel story.
Someday.
This is technically just a prequel. But I guess we don't see Laura die? Is that not a thing we get to see? Or do we just see that later? Because spoilers, Laura dies, and like, it's not a pretty ending.
Through the sunset sky, this wind will carry lots of memories.
Oh.
You look around, you won't see me anywhere.
Oh, he get...
But you will feel in the air.
And Mithra just did. So Mithra blows up a country and then changes personalities, which is how Pyra comes to be. Oh my god, so that's how Amalthus gets into power. He poisons the head of power. Also, that dude that Amalthus just passed, by the way, that's the dude who made Gort. He tried to make flesh eaters. Or blade eaters, excuse me. And then that's where Pyra slash Mithra are right now. Because Adam just sealed Pyra away. So So this is where Amalthus becomes the Praetor. Which, for people who don't know what the Praetor means, that's basically like the Pope. However, imagine if separation of church and state was even less than it is in the US, Kappa.
Time passes by, and all we shared was a moment, I know. But that moment will shine us through to the sky. So don't look back, let the moment be forever. Speed of time was
Oh! Oh, this is that moment! No, this is the moment! That's where Mithra dies! Or Laura dies! I forgot it was Amalthus that did that!
Course of a lifetime, a man will see uncountable meetings and partings.
I
Yes,
forgot,
survives
that's
countless,
right!
sputters and dies. Whose face is it that rises to greet you? Happy is the man.
Because basically, since like Torna doesn't exist anymore, Amalthus is like, hey, you want a blade? You gotta go through me. And technically, Jin isn't a registered blade anymore.
Wish for
And
forever.
because Torna doesn't exist anymore.
Even just for one moment. It's enough if it's with her. And yet, what is the man to do who has not been afforded that chance? The road stretches on without end. I cannot but walk down it. As long as I keep walking, I can hold out hope that one day the time may come and I see her smile again. That hope keeps me afloat.
You won't come back.
This is the road I must walk. Our paths won't cross. But should we, in fact, ever meet again? On that day,
since that day you came into my head, our story began.
So to explain what happened, because I know people who haven't played 2 aren't going to make heads or tails of all that just now, and that just hit a fuck time. So basically, after Amalthus rises into power, as Praetor, he's like, hey, all blades have to come through me. Because he has to, like, he basically fucks with core crystals, and that's like a big plot point. Oh, wait, there's more. Oh, hold on. I will explain this in a moment. But this is the last bit I actually want to see. Oh, it's in the Oh! That was actually a smooth transition if you're going from past to present day of 2. But that's Torna, the Golden Country. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, that's fucked up for a final title screen. I don't like that. Okay, so let's go over, I guess, that last bit of it, right? So basically, after the refugee, like, we saw Laura looking over the refugee camp, right? And with Amalthus rising into power, Amalthus is like, hey, if you're basically not with me, you're against me. So that's why he marches his army on the camp, specifically on Laura, Jin, and Hayes. And obviously, since you know, Jin didn't go through the process like normal, neither did Hades technically, Amalthus is like, we're gonna take you out. And they technically win at that point. That's the part where Laura starts to die. And as we learned through Jin's journal, he learned how to become a flesh eater. So he can take in human cells into himself. And he does that with Hayes as she's dying, in hopes of bringing her back at some point. So at this point, Laura is technically dead. And we had that confirmed where during that last cutscene where we saw Jin talking with Azurda, the big Titan dude, as he was burning the house. We saw Jin's core crystal with that red. That's Laura's blood. So Jin became a flesh eater and said, hey, there's no need for this to be known anymore. I'm gonna burn all the evidence. And technically, because Hayes isn't like officially dead, or Laura's not officially dead. To the other person, you mean Hayes? So that actually is kind of explained. Basically, we know at some point Hayes gets separated from Laura and Jin. However, Hayes becomes Amalthus's blade. But she loses all of her memories of Laura, of Jin, of everything. But Jin obviously has it. Now how that plays in the main story, that's later on in main story. But basically, because of Amalthus doing what he did where he wanted Jin and Hayes, that set him in motion, or Jin in motion, to become a bad guy. Because in between the time of 1 and 2, we learn that Malos is in fact not dead. Somehow. Spoilers, he has very good regenerative powers, because Aegis. And he finds Jin. He's like, hey, you want to burn the world together? I'll help you try and get your girl back. And Jin goes along with it. So Jin becomes a bad guy. Because he wants to see Laura again. Adam, and then to explain the whole Pyra thing at this point, because now it makes more sense. After blowing up the Torna Titan, killing people on it, including Milton. So pretty cool. How do you think this holds up? I will get to that in a moment. I kind of just want to like wrap everything up, at least with like our main cast. So then after all that, basically, we just learned that. Sorry. No, you're good. Hello, Lunar. Also, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, my dude. 10 months, hot damn. Yeah, you're joining us as I'm wrapping up the story, like putting all the dots together. So basically, because Mithra can't live with the guilt of blowing up a Titan and killing a bunch of people, including someone close to her and Milton, she creates an alternate personality. I don't mind seeing those spoilers. Yeah, I mean, I figured if you're here. I'm just like putting it all together. So Mithra creates an alternate personality, and that's where Pyra comes in. Because Mithra basically just doesn't want to live anymore at this point. And she says, nah, I'm not dealing with all this. Pyra, you are my scapegoat. You're gonna be the Aegis now. And that's how Pyra comes to be. And that's why even the sword is different. Because she's like, nope, different person, not me. Don't want to deal with it. And then because Adam is also scared of continuing to use Mithra at this point, that is why they go to the Leftherian Archipelago, which is where Adam said, hey, this is where you need to tell people to go. Mithra doesn't die. Mithra doesn't die, but I'm assuming does. But yes, Mithra shows up. That's not a spoiler. Mithra does show up again, and she shows up pretty early in the main game. It's just that she wants to die. Spoiler, so does Pyra, technically, but that's a huge spoiler. I would say does. I figured. But basically, the reason that Adam tells everybody to go to the Leftherian Archipelago is because, with the way that Adam seals Pyra / Mithra up, in order to get to this chamber in specific, you have to be, I believe, at least part Leftherian, which Rex is. And basically, like, he tries to, like, colonize, basically, like, somebody who can eventually, if needed, to come get Pyra and Mithra again. So that's what Adam, Pyra, Mithra, Jin, Hayes, and Laura all end up doing. Hugo, we obviously saw die. And then Bridget and Aegean will be passed on down future generations as we see Bridget with Morag, I couldn't think of her name for some reason. And then eventually Aegean as well. And then as for Mikhail, because, you know, he's our last of the main cast that hasn't been explained. I feel like he dies. I mean, Adam eventually dies, but, you know, not... He goes on to do other stuff, like we hear that, like, about how he's a great hero and all that, like with the main story of 2. But then there's Mikhail, who I think is the interesting one. So, going back to that moment where, you know, Amalthus' army attacks Laura and co., they get their hands on Mikhail and a bunch of those refugees. Remember who Amalthus' buddy was throughout the main story? The guy who made Gort what he is, aka that thing we just fought. Yeah, what do you think happens to those people? I think you can put that 2 and 2 together. And by the time they get to Mikhail on that, they do eventually figure out how to make, like flesh eaters and blade eaters, like, proper. So, Mikhail becomes a blade eater. Where he gets blade cells injected in him. Just not, you know, not the monstrosity that Gort was, but to be fair, they said Gort was going to be a failure because he's a prototype. But that's basically the wrap-up of Torna, the Golden Country, into 2. Damn, what a story, actually getting to put those, like, these dots together. I actually want to, like, re-go back into 2 at some point on my own time. I'm probably not going to ever stream that game on here. Unless chat ever wants me to. In which case, y'all are mad lads if you want me to, but... Hot damn. So, I guess to go back to the question of how do I think this was a prequel game. It connects so many dots together to me that I think it's actually insane. That this is just like a cheap side DLC, like, story. Technically, this is supposed to be 1 chapter in the main game, but then, like, nah, we're gonna make a DLC game out of it. And I think that's still kind of insane as a process. And the fact that, like, this DLC game, by the way, retconned a few things in the main game that they later had to patch. Which is also interesting. I do think the story is great. It was fun to play through. I had a primarily a good time with it. Story being short, I wish it could have been panned out a little more. Just a little bit. Didn't need a whole lot more, especially because, again, side game. If I had to have my biggest gripe with this, however, I think my biggest gripe would be after you fight Malos and the Gargoyles the first time, like in the city, I think having to go from community level 2 to community level 4 is a little much. Because that was a little bit too long of a grind, in my opinion. Obviously, we made progress before then, so we were community level 3. But I'm not a big fan of how they just use side quests just to like pad out game time like that. Again, they're side quests. They shouldn't be mandatory. So that's kind of my gripe with it, if I had to have one. But it was fun. I overall had a good time with the game. I think it's overall worth it if you're a Xenoblade fan. Again, I do advise playing this after finishing the main story of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I do not agree with the mentality of go play that, or like going through the main story, getting to the chapter where this was supposed to take place, then continuing. I do not agree with that approach. Beat 2 if you want to play this, then come back and play Torna. And then maybe you can like just kind of New Game Plus another 2 playthrough. Because New Game Plusing through 2 is incredibly fast, realistically. Because you did all the hard work. They let you keep with levels and just kind of mess around with everything. But that, I think, kind of does it for Torna. Because I don't think there's really anything of a post-game, realistically. Like, I know there's like a New Game Plus, which is technically the closest you get to a post-game, but yeah, that does it. What a ride, though. Hot damn. I give this game a pass, admittedly. And I guess while we're here, I did say in the title that there's a new playthrough to be revealed. So as I mentioned in the past, we are going to be going through... I would say just a couple more minutes, but you're fine to sleep if you want. So, as I said before, Future Connected is going to be the next game. However, that is going to be very short. That should not take us longer, realistically, than like 3 streams. If even that. 2 is what I'm expecting. So that's going to be a very short playthrough. But I haven't announced what the next main game is going to be. If you were around in the community last year, I talked about playing this game, but just due to time, I didn't get much of a chance to do it. Breath of the Wild 2? Eventually. We will eventually do Breath of the Wild 2. That is, I do want to do that, because Breath of the Wild was the first game on stream. And I talked about playing this game around Halloween last year, because I wanted to play this game for Halloween last year, but we didn't really get a chance to. So instead, after we finish Future Connected, which again will be 1 to 2 streams, and I will announce this in the Discord officially tomorrow along with Twitter, our next game is going to be... Hold on, move the layers real fast. There we go. Our next game is going to be Hollow Knight. We're playing Hollow Knight as our next main game on stream. I know little to nothing about this game, and I will be joined by Lect once again for a playthrough, because he has not been on the stream for a playthrough since we did Danganronpa 3. So this will, after we finish Future Connected, this will be the next main playthrough game. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I thought you actually did that. You did that? We did not. Because I had to cancel. I actually had to cancel the playthrough at the time because things just sort of came up and prevented me from doing it. But yeah, after we finish Future Connected, we're going to go into Hollow Knight for October. I don't know what will be after that, but again, this will be officially announced tomorrow. But for those of you who tuned in tonight, you get the announcement early. And I don't exactly feel like cutting to the end screen to end the stream tonight. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just do the outro here. So with that, thank you all very much for watching tonight's stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you didn't haven't already, please hit the follow button. It really helps me out a lot more than you know. Trying to hopefully somehow by a miracle hit 100 followers before 3 years. We're approaching 3 years of streaming officially, by the way. March of 2023 will mark it. If you really liked what you saw and want to financially support me, the stream, and all the goodies that happen on here, please consider subbing, gifting a sub, donating. I understand money is tight for a lot of people, so please don't spend what you don't have. Focus on your own lives first. However, it is September, so subs are up to 30% off. So if you want to sub in or gift a sub and all that, I would advise doing so before the month's over. Want to hop in the Discord, catch all the announcements and all the other goodies that happen on here, or if you're a sub, to get your emotes on Discord, there's a link for you. And then don't forget to follow me on social medias and all that, because that's where I post sometimes some cool stuff that I don't necessarily post in the Discord. But that's it for me. So thank you all very much for joining me on Torna tonight. Greatly appreciate it, each and every single one of you. And next time, I think we're gonna try and sooner rather than later get started on Future Connected, which is the epilogue story of the first Xenoblade Chronicles game. So if you want to see what happens after that as much as I do, see you then. Goodbye, friends.